Hi all, welcome back to ZYNC Podcast. So in today's episode, I'm talking to Amit Sawhney. He is Managing Director of Nippon Global Group. Nippon Global Group has business interests across FMCG, automobile ancillary, aviation, technology, and many other sectors across globe. Amit is based in Spain. He was born and brought up in India, Kota. So in today's episode, he is sharing his journey from small town Kota to being a globe-trotting businessman. He is also on the board of University of Madrid, philanthropist, sponsor and promoter of sports like tennis and paddle, and he's doing a commendable job. He is also on the board and heads various industry association in Europe as well as India. So it is an interesting conversation. He is also to give a lot of tips for the youth, from the business, from the university, from the sports perspective, and he is also supporting the startups. So the youth who is looking for sponsors or a global platform. So stay tuned and watch this entire podcast episode, and do watch the entire ZYNC podcast on my channel. Do subscribe, watch, like, comment, and share it. Thank you. Hi, good morning, good evening, Amit.
Good evening, Sandeep.
Welcome,
Wish you a
welcome.
very happy new year.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much.
Amit. It's really a pleasure to have you as a guest on the ZYNC podcast on the very first day of 2025.
Thank you very much. The honor and pleasure is mine. Thank you so much.
That is being humble, and definitely the pleasure is mine. And thank you for taking out time from your busy schedule, Amit. So next 1 hour or so, I have so many questions. I'm quite excited having you as a guest. Many questions are popping up, and I remember when we met last time. It was decades back. So I
Yes.
have many questions to ask, but in the interest of our viewers as well as the time, let me just give you a brief of the ZYNC podcast quickly, and then I
Please.
will introduce you to my audience. So, Amit, I have
Yes.
started this initiative, the ZYNC podcast, which I have termed as Zooming in Youth, Networking and Careers, a podcast series primarily aimed at youth from the small cities and towns in India. So, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. For example, I know that you also came from a very small town, Kota, and
Yes.
way back
Yes.
when you were coming from there, it was really a small town. It was not that a
Yes.
big coaching center that it became today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's the background. That's what I wanted to connect with the youth of this nation. And definitely, the upcoming decades belong to India. There's a lot of growth story which is happening. And I thought this would be a small bit from my end as well to contribute to our wonderful nation and to the capable youth of our country, which need probably some more guidance from the leaders like you.
Thank you so much, Sandeep. I believe we are at age and stage of life where whatever we have learned, we have to pass it on to the younger generation. As Father of the Nation said correctly, we are just the custodian and trustees of this Mother Earth, and we have to pass it on to the next
Yeah.
generation. So I congratulate you for doing this good work, where you are taking care for the youth, especially the youth of mid and small town like me. It used to be my punchline that I am from a very small place called Kota, and I was used to be bullied and made fun of also. But I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations, you are doing fantastic. If we can make a change in someone's life and motivate any youth, I think it would be a life worth living. So thank you very much for this effort.
Thank you, Amit. And I remember when we had met, Kota used to be a small place, and now it has developed into a really big coaching center, and the name
Yes.
is quite famous, maybe definitely across India, might be
Yes.
in different parts of the world as well. And so you
Yes.
have also grown, just like Kota, into a globe-trotting businessman.
Thank you so much. Thank
So
you. Yeah,
it's really
likewise.
Yeah, it's really a great when I hear about your success story, that you have the business interests in FMCG, in automobile ancillary products. You do a lot of philanthropy as well. You are on the board of University of Madrid. So much things you are doing, Amit, and you wear so many hats.
Thank you so much, Sandeep ji. Thank you.
So it will be really interesting to catch up with how you really started your business, what are the current challenges you're facing, and what do you think? You are based in Spain and you have offices, might be in Dubai, China, India, as I know, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
tell our viewers more about your journey and how, from your point of view, from SME or MSME sector company, which is growing further, how we are placed as a country.
How we are placed as a country.
Yeah, maybe you can
Thank
start with
you.
your with your journey first of all.
Well, every big journey starts with a baby step, and
For sure.
every success has a very humble beginning. And we are still, we are still on path of working hard, trying hard from the day one. My belief and my message is that everyone should dream big and try to achieve it as well. So, if a small town guy like me can do something internationally on a global scale, definitely the youth of today is much more smarter. They have much more access to the information than how it used to be in our times, which has another side also, which I would like to highlight in this podcast as well. Because in our times, Sandeep, we do not had these gadgets and this high tech technology in hand, and we had to go through quite orthodox methods of learning. And I have nothing pro or against any method. All methods are good, but yes, I would like to share one thing with you. When I was growing, when I was small and basically from a business background, I used to hear in my father's circle that businessmen used to say that big fishes eat the small fish. That used to be the business culture.
Mhm.
Few years back, I remember I was in a birthday party of a very dear friend who is a vice president of Goodyear Group, Fabris for. So there were a lot of corporate guys were there, the big level scaled guys. So I asked this question that when I was small, I heard this phrase that big fish eat the small fish. So what is the current scenario like in business? Because you guys are really all authorities in the corporate world. What do you think? One of the guy, Julian, he says, and I still remember it. He says now that world has changed, and irrespective of the size, it's the speed which matters now. The fast fish eat the slow fish.
Okay.
I really love that phrase. I really like it as a business mantra. And then he gave example of Uber and so many, Amazon.
Yeah.
Now in India, we have got so many unicorns. In fact, I remember I was listening to your podcast where Dr. Divya Rajput mentioned that we have got many unicorns, coming up in service sector.
Yeah.
Uh, and I really admired that statement because even I'm looking for a day when we will be coming up as a unicorn in product sector as well.
Wonderful.
So yeah, so the middle statement was that the fast fish eat the slow fish. And a few days back, I was having tea with my wife, and I said, these two methods of business I come across. What is the future like? What will be the next step or stage in business? And what she said was quite commendable. She said, you know what? Now the fishes without gadgets will eat the fishes with gadgets.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
it's a big statement, L. But I started that this technology comes with a shady side also.
Yeah.
Even I have written some articles as well that kids should try to be away from this. They should watch their screen times. They should try to control the gadget hours. And future mantra, one of the mantra will definitely be that they have to be controlled. They have to be should try to be away from social media. to the permissible limits and extent, and I think that was going to help them a lot in future. So, so this is what I think about future business prospect lies.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So, Amit, just tell us about your own companies, your business interests. For example, FMCG. Let's start talking about that. Uh, Give us more details or insights about your products, services, how you have scaled up, in how many countries your different products are placed nowadays.
Okay, all right. So in FMCG sector, so Nippon Group, which I'm a part of, we are into FMCG food products. We
Okay,
are into automobile parts also. We touch aviation industry as well.
okay,
And philanthropically, I'm involved with the sports, especially tennis as a sports, where I promote tennis, and also education, where I'm a part of Hola India, which is a partner of University of Madrid. It's a great institution. It's 900-year old university. We have got 314 degrees, 86,000 students, 9 Nobel Prizes. It's a
wow,
great university. So coming to my business side now, first, yes, start with FMCG. We have got a bottling line of edible oils in south of Spain,
mm-hmm.
and we do bottle olive oils and other edible oils, also olives, and we export to different parts of the world. In India, interestingly, we had a very nice achievement recently, where we manufactured sauces. So, in fact, we were pioneer in manufacturing sriracha sauce. We were the first. We had a first mover advantage, and we were the first one who manufactured that in India. And so far as our distribution is concerned, we are in 60 plus countries today.
Wow,
And somebody told me that hopefully we are the or one of the fastest growing brand in the world, because we achieved this growth in 26 months. So that was a grace of God. God was very kind, and I think time was right, and we click well. So this is about our FMCG sector. In automobiles, we are into manufacturing of suspension parts, exporting to Europe and America
okay,
mainly. Also OEM to some manufacturers as well. Uh, so aviation, we have a startup here in Spain. It's called Gyrocopter SL,
okay,
where we did take this initiative in 2016, and we make a flying machine called gyrocopter. So Sandeep, basically it's a bit different from helicopter, because
mm-hmm.
helicopter is a machine which take vertical takeoff. It
Yeah,
just goes like this. This gyroplane needs about 100 meters of runway, and then it goes to the air. It look
okay,
like a helicopter, but it's a very nice machine, and
mm-hmm.
it's I would say it's cheaper than a luxury Mercedes car.
Okay,
So the aim and the dream was that flying should be affordable to everybody and anybody, and they should not
mm-hmm.
only fly, they should own the flying machine also. So this is about our business activity, and about the university I have already explained. Um, about sports, I try to help tennis students from India who are aspiring tennis players, to bring them to Spain, to help them to get the coaching done over here, and that's it. Same is with the University of Madrid also. My belief is that Indian youth knows very well, due to a Commonwealth country, we know English as a language very well. But if our youth will start speaking Spanish as well, then a new market, a new world, Latin America, it will be a gateway to the Latin America, and so many more opportunities will be opened up for today's youth, for their future, tomorrow's future, right? As a so so that's my aim, and I'm trying for it.
Wonderful,
This
wonderful.
is about our activity. Yeah.
Great, Amit. Let me reconnect once again
So
on
that's
your
okay.
FMCG part.
Okay.
So you have shared your journey that you scaled up to 60 countries in 26 months. That is really incredible growth from every point of view. And I am
Thank
hearing,
you.
I'm reading about a lot of startups in India, and their dream is to scale up in only in India, maybe major cities in that much time, right? And you are scaling up across the globe, 60 countries, and that's really massive achievement. And I will tell you, not only this might be a fastest, this would be a really a great achievement in itself. Congratulations for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, what is the
Thanks a lot.
takeaway you would like to give to the youth? How you scaled up? What is your mantra for success? So, scaling up such a large operations.
I would say dream big, never hesitate to try, never be shy to try. What will happen? At the most, you will not get the success, but then you will get the experience, and that will help you when you are trying next time. So please keep on trying. I really like one of the quotes from Bill Gates where he says that I knock 1200 doors, out of which 900 says no to me,
Yeah,
and out of that 30 something listen to me, out of whom 12 made me a billionaire. So just imagine the youth. I would say that what it takes to approach 1200 doors, out of that only 12 conversion, 1%. But
1%.
it took a lot to accept 99% of rejection, and then you make a success. So keep on trying, keep knocking doors. You never know when your time is right and when the door is open for you. So this is my message, and I would highly recommend to dream big, think big, and try. Nowadays I see youth are watching a lot of motivational videos on reels,
Yeah,
but then I really hope that they convert those videos to their active life
exactly.
also. Yeah, yeah.
Because the business lies in the field, not on the mobile only.
Not on the mobile only. I'm a strong believer of that,
Yeah.
and
And
I
you talked
hope that.
about,
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
talked about your automobile ancillary business. So, do you have the manufacturing in India as well?
Yes, we have a joint venture with an established manufacturer in Delhi,
Okay.
and they are pioneers in manufacturing suspension parts for more than 40 plus years. And also they are one of the important companies. The name is IE Auto Industries. They are one of the important companies who have started the exports of suspension parts. uh, I think they were one of the first ones to start exporting to Europe. So this is, yes, we are manufacturing all kind of tie rods, ball joints, arms, suspension arms, and that is our core competency in terms of automobile parts.
So, I'm a bit intrigued how you are getting support from Spanish government or the governments in Europe or the different countries you have your presence for your business as compared to what you get the support from government of India. So is it better? Is it how it is? How are we placed from government's perspective?
Uh, Thanks to our leadership, Sandeep, uh, I am handling few portfolios also behalf
Okay,
of industry. I'm a current sitting chairman of Trade Promotion Council of India for Europe,
okay,
and also I am on CII's India European Union Trade Committee, which is working on achieving free trade agreement between India and European Union. I would like to tell you that thanks to our leadership and their policies, strong policies, I would say, that today we are not accepted, we are honored and recognized very well when we move internationally. I think there used to be a time when I will not mention any news channels, but on some international channels, when they show India, they show slums and some kind
yes,
of
yes, yes, yes.
not so good things. But used to be, taken like a land of snake charmers and poverty and this.
Uh,
But not anymore. Not anymore. We are now very well recognized as software IT industry. We are the backbone of, in fact, America's IT industry. We all know how many CEOs
Yeah.
are there in the blue chip companies of Indian origin. They are working there. And now I think now the time is coming slowly. I think we have crossed one stage when we have been seeing primitively. Now we are seeing as very enterprising. And I think now the new youth should, I would love to see Indian entrepreneurs being owners of the big companies, not the CEOs only.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what I dreamed of.
Mm.
So we are being seen very well. We are respected very well wherever we go today. Again, thanks to our leadership, we are highly appreciated. People ask how India has become this fourth largest economy now, and by 2030 we aim to achieve a very big number.
Yeah.
So so people are really flabbergasted. They are surprised, and it all, I would say, the credit goes to the leadership and the good policies our government is having, because of which we are not only growing domestically, having maximum number of unicorns, but internationally also. As I told you, we are very well accepted, very well recognized, very well welcomed.
Okay.
I would like to add one thing. Last year, on the birthday of our Honorable Prime Minister, I was also invited. He has started an initiative called Vishwakarma Prime Minister's Vishwakarma Yojana,
Okay.
where they pick up 18 kinds of profession who are actually going into extinction because there is no more demand of that.
Oh,
There
okay.
were cobblers, there were fish netters, there were boat manufacturers, the primitive one. So, Prime Minister gave them a big hand by giving them a good flow of capital uh, at a very low interest or at interest-free capital given to those small, professions where they can also scale up, and they can then also there was an opening of in Delhi, in Dwarka, there is a new this Yashobhumi has come up,
Yeah, sure.
a
Bhumi.
new very big exhibition, which
Yeah.
was dedicated to such professions, because PM said that they don't get a chance to display their talent. So this Yashobhumi is going to be proved as a medium where they can have their presence, and international buyers and international presence can be seen, and they can identify and recognize their talent, and maybe taking it to the new level. So
Okay.
yes, it's a very good initiative. Our government is doing wonderful job.
Great to hear this, Amit. Now,
Thank you.
you are also a sponsor to sports, for example, tennis.
Yeah,
Just share about what exactly you are doing and how you're propelling the game further.
basically, I live in Spain, and Spain is known as a very big hub of tennis. Here, the level of coaching is very well recognized worldwide. Spain always have top three players in the world. Must have Rafa Nadal and Carlos Alcaraz is doing great. So I try to do my share. We are attached to some bodies in India where we can bring to Spain some underprivileged kids.
Okay.
So there's a body in Chandigarh called CLTA. This CLTA has a branch called CHART, which is for the rural kids, underprivileged kids who have good talent, but they are they don't have means to come and practice or coached outside. So we try every year, if we can, we bring few kids from that to be trained here in Spain, and they can do something good. I think now a lot is being done in tennis, especially. Uh, few months back, I was with Rohan Bopanna, who has a very good academy also, and Rohan also said that he's bringing a lot of kids from Assam side,
Okay.
and they will be training
Northeast.
in his academy. Yeah, northeast side. Yeah,
Mm, mm.
so that was a good initiative, and I think because good thing is India is very well recognized in cricket,
Yeah.
but somehow I feel that we have to balance out to more sports
All the
also,
games, all the sports,
all
right?
the games, all the games,
Mm.
all the
Yep.
games. So yeah, I hope that one day we will gain more uniformity and more gold medals for India
Definitely,
in
we have
Olympics.
potential. We definitely have potential in all the sports. And recently, our kids are doing brilliantly in games like chess. So
Chess
definitely,
champion.
yeah.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
tennis, of course, if
Exactly.
you are sponsoring, is definitely there's a lot of opportunity. I see a lot of kids in and around our society as well taking up this sport.
Yes, yes. In fact, last week, 4 days back only, I was in UAE. There was a
Mhm.
tennis tournament. I went
Okay.
to attend that.
Hmm.
Our Indian player has. It was an exhibition match, so maybe it will not be counted or anything. But our Indian player has done phenomenally well. Sumit Nagal was playing there. I know Sumit also, so he did very well with very good results in the end, defeating some top seed players also. So, which is great. I think more kids should come up and more should do well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Looking forward that one of our players or more of players from India really crack the major tournaments across the world, the Wimbledons
Hope
and the
so.
French Opens.
Really hope so. It's my dream. It's my dream. Some Indian will hold a singles trophy
There's
one
been a
day.
time when Leander Pace or Mahesh Bhupathi were there on those courts and winning us those top tournaments.
Exactly. Yeah, as a doubles, they were an invincible pair. In fact, Mahesh was also there last week
Okay.
when I was in the UAE, and I had a word with him also about this thing. And
Mhm.
well, everybody is doing their part on their
Okay.
individual level. But I hope that as a consortium, we come up and we support more sports. Uh, Apart from cricket, of course, cricket we are the best,
Yeah.
but there are hundreds of more sports which need to be uplifted where we have the talent. So I hope we will be able to support more of them uniformly.
My personal opinion is that if we are able to bring up these leagues, private leagues, sort of like IPL and other sports as well, with the sponsorship and ownership from the business leaders like you and definitely others as well, definitely the other sports will also get their due. And this will also
Very
open a
good.
lot of employment opportunities for the youth across the country.
Totally agree with you. Totally. We are doing our part in our own small capacity. But
Okay.
definitely, if we all come collectively as an industry, as a corporate, we can support many more. Now, paddle is coming up. Even
Mhm.
I was there in the formation of Indian Paddle Association also.
Okay.
That happened in Spain only. And
Mhm.
also, I would be a part of the games and tournaments in future. So,
Okay.
in some capacity, maybe as sponsor, or we will see how. But
Mhm.
other sports are also coming up, and we have to lay emphasis on other sports as well. I agree with you.
Amit, you are also on the board of University of Madrid, and you just shared how old the university is and how decorated it is. I believe you said 9 Nobel Prizes have been taken up by the university, right? So tell us more about your association with the university and what kind of work you're doing with Hola India, with the presence in India, particularly.
So, Hola India basically you can say is a arm or a branch or a partner of University of Madrid for India collaborations basically, and where I am on as a board of directors in Hola India,
Okay,
and we have a presence in Chandigarh till now
okay,
because the partners or the directors decided that we should start with a Cosmo like Chandigarh, and then later on we should go to metros. So I would say our Indian kids, youth are more charmed to go to Commonwealth countries where English is widely spoken as language. They are
yeah,
more comfortable to go to UK, Canada, Australia.
yeah,
But I really want to give a strong message that they should consider Spain as well. and Spanish language as a learning efficiency for language as well. Because once they are Spanish proficient, the whole Latin America is open for them. So many countries. Once you are in Spain, the whole
Yeah.
Schengen countries, the whole European Union is open for you. So I think I would not say exhausted, but in Commonwealth countries, we have reached to a limit now, and the scope lies in Latin American. And they say by 2030, Spain would be the second widely spoken language in the world.
Oh,
So it's already in top three. So I mean, if our youth is who's already speaking English, and if
yeah.
he will start speaking Spanish as well, how much the opportunities are going to be open up, how many new virgin markets are going to be open up, how many countries will be welcoming them, which is not in their purview now due to the Commonwealth factor.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, definitely. I agree. In India, we are more focused upon English as of now, and I see very less people taking any other language, and Spanish
it's-
or Portuguese for that matter. In my personal experience, have met only few people, and definitely it's a great message from you. You are based at Spain. You are part of the board of University of Madrid, and it's a great message to the youth of the country to take Spanish as one of the language and how the geographical area opens up for them. And
Once
Latin
you travel
America,
across Latin America, you
hmm,
realize the importance of Spanish. Everybody from top to bottom, they speak in Spanish. Lot of opportunities can be opened and worked upon.
and those are also the developing countries, and lot more business opportunities are available there.
Yes, exactly. That's my foresight also.
Great. So Amit, you had shared that you keep on traveling across the globe. So, which is your favorite destination, and why you call it as a favorite destination, apart from Spain and India, for sure?
Uh, Sandeep, my favorite destination is Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay.
There's a very small fairy tale kind of a village. It's called Gstaad. I would
Okay.
love to retire there if possible.
Okay. Okay. You're not far away from Switzerland, for that matter.
No, 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 no. That is the next destination. Yes, hopefully. Yeah.
Wonderful. So, in terms of business interests or the kind of business you are doing, you have business interests in India, Spain, and other countries as well. From business point of view, which country you find more attractive?
I'm a very patriotic person, so for me, India will always be number one,
Yeah,
always.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
kind of improvement we have shown, the kind of economic growth we have achieved,
Mhm.
only that we discussed that instead of
Yeah,
service based, we should try to be product based now
for
in
that case
future.
as well. Yeah.
For
So
which
make
also
in
we are
India.
going very fast. Make in India is coming. Yes, I was coming to that. So
Okay.
that's a great initiative, and I hope that soon we will have nice products also to offer to global stage. Apart from India, I would see UAE has a lot of ease of doing business. They have got a
Okay.
lot of flexibilities are there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Recently, I was in Malta with an intention to open business there, and how they are going is commendable.
Okay.
Honorable Minister told me that they have grown three times in recent years as an economy.
Oh,
From
wonderful.
7 billion, they are now 24 plus billion economy. So it's commendable. It's great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Such
Very
a
vibrant.
small
Very
country and really good growth.
exactly, exactly. Yeah. Same applies to UAE also. I mean, not as big in size, but very big in business magnitude. So they are good.
Great. So, Amit, you talked about, you gave a wonderful tip to the students that they should learn Spanish as well, right?
Yeah.
So, what
Yeah.
could be the other tips or the key takeaways which you would like to share with the youngsters from the business point of view?
Okay. Sandeep, in my opinion, whatever is seen is sells well. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. We all know that. We have heard this from our childhood. So I would strongly recommend youngsters to be try to be as visible as possible on international platforms. Any kind of B2B meetings, any kind of symposiums, any kind of exhibitions. I mean, there are some big beverage industries who are already very big, very popular. They are household name, but still they are so much visible on advertisements, on TVs, on road shows, on everywhere. So I know for an upcoming budding businessman, there are constraints of budgets, but I would like to give them confidence that they should try to travel. I mean, we also exhibit at many places where we have our presence, but still you should be there because one, you get the branding. Second, you have a new connects, and every time you go to a same place, you learn something new.
Yes.
So my strong tip is in the last 2.5 years, I have traveled 26.8 times around the globe. So
Okay,
so I am doing the same, and I'm advising the same. It's not easy to build the business. It's not easy to build the brand. Face-to-face meetings, any opportunity, don't leave it with your buyers, with your potential collaborators. Try to meet and see people as much as possible.
Mm. So in your whenever you travel, you must be meeting a lot of young people from the different countries, might be. And so,
Yes.
what are the difference you find between those countries and India specifically?
Our Indian youth don't work as on hourly basis. They don't look at the watch. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. I mean, all due respect to youth from all around the world, they are all very vibrant. They are all very specially skilled. They are very good in technology. But our Indian youth, the specialty is they don't work as per the time, as per hour. They are ready to work anytime, which is the reason we are leaders in service industry. We are doing so well.
Yeah,
So
wonderful, wonderful,
I think we should
great.
keep up this difference. Yes,
Yes. So definitely hard work and dedication are the one which will be making a difference as you move forward.
exactly, exactly.
Great. So any other aspect you would like to tell about the youth in terms of soft skills, apart from the language, or any other aspect which comes to your mind?
Sandeep ji, these days AI has started playing very pivotal role in
Yeah,
shaping things.
yeah.
I mean, there used to be times when we were, learning, and people say you should learn computers, but computer was a
Hmm.
very basic
Basic.
skill. I
Hmm.
would say now the young kids should try to strengthen their skills in artificial intelligence or anything related to that, because that seems to be the future of the world.
Hmm.
Uh,
Fully agree.
so
Fully agree.
I
So I
myself
think
I am trying the same.
definitely. Uh, so Amit, would you be able to support our viewers, the youth who will be watching this podcast, may be interested to reach out to you for taking any further help or kind of support in terms of business or in terms of any advice? So are you reachable? Are you available for them?
I can share the email ID of my teammates
Okay.
who can, and we welcome any proposals, especially in FMCG sector,
Mm-hmm.
because Nippon can be a very good gateway in terms of financing, not only financing, but introducing products to the international market. That's what we
Wonderful.
have been doing for so many years and we are good at. So you can share with the youngsters such dedicated email IDs where they can send their proposal. And if my team deem fit, they will come back to them positively.
Wonderful. That will be a really great help because we know that there's a lot of startups which are coming up at all different domains, industry. Definitely,
Yes.
the youth will benefit from your support, Amit.
Especially nowadays with the lot of awareness about yoga and about this
Yeah.
healthy foods, especially after COVID, people are very much careful about choosing what they are eating. They would like to eat
Mm.
healthy. We have
Yeah.
some startups doing makhanas, which was a very
Okay.
basic. Since
Mm.
childhood, we have been having those things, but now They are taking it to the international platform. It's a very clever idea. It is one of
Yeah.
the superfoods. So India
Superfoods.
is a
Yeah.
gold mine for of superfoods, where we can
Yes.
offer our indigenous superfoods, good chana, something like that,
Yes.
to the
Yes.
international platform. And
Yeah.
really, now there is a lot of awareness in the Western world about Indian culture, Indian pathies, yoga, and it can help.
Yes, I fully agree. And the brand ambassadors like you definitely help to spread our Indian culture and the roots, which our youth can also spread as well as try to monetize by spreading it across the world.
Yeah, trying to do our part, trying our best.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Amit. Amit, it's really pleasure talking to you, and definitely I will share your email ID with my viewers here as part of this podcast. And definitely
thank
the
you.
lucky ones, I'm hoping that they will get the good response from your office, and their business also gets diversified across the different geography with your help.
We
So
will try
till
our
next.
best. Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Amit. It was
Thank
really
you very
pleasure
much.
connecting with you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Jai, Jai
Bye.
Hind.